Emma! Oh, hi, Dr. McGrath. Thanks for catching my mistake yesterday.
It's okay. Oh, this was in the nurse's station when I came in this morning. The tag has your name on it.
And do you know the defendant, John Kulani?
Yes, he's my father. My Hanai father. I was adopted.
In view of the personal relationship between the witness and the defendant, I'd like to state that Dr. Kulani is here under subpoena and should be considered a hostile witness. Now, Dr. Kulani, when did you first contact Dr. Post?
3 days ago.
And did you find Dr. Post an able physician?
Yes.
Well, if you were medically satisfied with Dr. Post, then why did you give your father permission to treat your patient?
My father didn't treat the patient. At Mr. Silva's request, he performed a healing ceremony. He told me he was going to do it, and I thought it was a good idea. Mr. Silva had been very upset, and I thought it would calm his fears.
Dr. Kulani, what medical school did your father attend?
He never went to medical school, but he knows a great deal about traditional Hawaiian healing.
Now, we know from previous testimony that these ceremonies involve the use of chanting and drums. What else?
The patient's spiritual guides are invoked through a light hypnotic trance.
An hypnotic trance?
Yes.
But he doesn't practice medicine.
No, not in the way you think of it.
Really? Let me read to you how the state defines the practice of medicine, specifically the statute that your father is charged with violating. Medicine includes the use of drugs, medicine, water, electricity, hypnotism, or any other agent for the treatment of disease. So, these ceremonies used hypnotism and drugs, and even if the drink that your father gave Mr. Silva was merely water, he'd still be guilty under the statute. Is that correct?
Objection. Now, prosecutor is asking witness to come to a legal conclusion.
Sustained.
The statute goes on to further state that the only case where someone without a medical degree can practice these healing methods is in the case of a duly licensed physician who has pronounced the patient beyond all recovery. Now, Dr. Kulani, did you give your father permission to perform these healing ceremonies because you believe the patient to be beyond all recovery?
No, of course not.
Oh, so you mean that Mr. Silva's remarkable recovery could have been accomplished without the use of chanting or drums?
It could have, yes.
Or without your father's intervention?
Possibly, yes.
So then what you're really saying is that the treatment that Dr. Post prescribed was all that the patient needed to recover, isn't that right?
Oh, yes, but this case is much more...
Thank you, Dr. Kulani. No further questions.
Your turn, Mr. Amora.
Now, Dr. Kulani, we've heard you testify that Mr. Silva could have been cured using the technology of Western medicine as clinically practiced by Dr. Post. Now, did you honestly believe that your father's ceremony would have any tangible effect in curing Mr. Silva's kidney stone?
I wasn't sure.
Then why possibly even have your father go ahead and perform the ceremony?
Because I knew Mr. Silva was sure it would help. And I can't rule out the possibility that this ceremony allowed Mr. Silva to relax enough so he could heal himself.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness has already testified to the fact that Mr. Silva didn't need anything more than the treatment that Dr. Post had ordered.
Objection overruled. I'll allow the question.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Dr. Kulani, we also heard you say that Mr. Silva felt quite alienated and quite frightened in the world of modern medicine.
Yes.
So then what you're saying, Dr. Kulani, is that the importance of your father's ceremony was far greater as a religious and spiritual event than a medical one.
Oh, objection, Your Honor. Mr. Amura is putting words into the witness's mouth.
Objection sustained.
No further questions.
Joe!
Oh, hi, Dr. McGrath.
Joe, I just wanted to tell you that probably within the next hour you're going to be called into Dr. Judd's office.
What for?
And probably within the next hour you're going to lose your job.
Why? What for? What did I do?
You sent me this wallet.
I didn't send you any wallet. You got the wrong guy.
No, I haven't. Yesterday I told a whole bunch of people that I needed this or that, a different thing to every person. And guess what? This wallet is the only thing I got. And you're the only person I told that I needed a wallet.
I just wanted to get to know you.
What, are you crazy? You don't get to know somebody by assaulting them with all this stuff or spying on them. You made me feel afraid in my own home. Joe, I don't know what your problem is, but for your own sake, you better fix it.
And in summation, Your Honor, the defendant willfully and knowingly interfered with the treatment of a seriously ill man, putting him at great risk. We ask the full penalty of the law to prevent him from meddling into areas where he is unqualified, unskilled, and consequently dangerous. Thank you.
Mr. Amora? Your Honor, whatever my client John Kulani did, he never hired himself out or claimed to be a doctor. At most, what he did do was offer spiritual assistance to a friend, and that is no crime. Now, the healing ceremony that Mr. Kulani performed was a strictly religious and spiritual ritual, not medical interference. And the First Amendment of this country guarantees us the freedom of religion. Now, the statute under which Mr. Kulani was charged was never meant to be a barrier between man and his faith. And we ask, Your Honor, that you fine for the defendant. Thank you.
Before I make a ruling, I'd like to clarify a point. Dr. Kulani, is it your medical opinion that people can contribute to their own cures? Remember, you're still under oath.
Your Honor, I'm a man of science. I cure people through modern medicine. But it's my medical as well as my personal belief that healing is a two-way street, that the patient is our partner in the process, and that it's very important that he believe he can be cured. As a youngster, I watched my father perform these ancient ceremonies many times. Their purpose is to discover any imbalance, any dis-ease within the patient's whole being, body, mind, and spirit that might be contributing to his physical problem. And in a deeply religious sense, to invoke positive healing energies and a profound sense of well-being. Your Honor, this isn't a case of medical interference. This case is about religious interference on the part of the state. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kulani. This is a very close question. I am not entirely comfortable with the defense's argument regarding the First Amendment, but the prosecution has failed to sustain its burden of proving beyond the reasonable doubt that the defendant practiced medicine. The court finds the defendant, John Kulani, not guilty.
Justice system, and to you, Pop.
Yeah, we love you, Pop.
And Tutu, do me a favor. Next time you want to do a healing ceremony in the hospital.
Don't worry, Daniel. Your boss already called me
Margaret called you?
to congratulate me. She also said that she had some Hawaiian patients that wanted to meet me. We're going to get together next week.